Well, good evening and welcome. My name is Michael Heron, and I am your trainer for tonight. We are going to be talking about network marketing, and we're going to make it simple as possible. We're going to talk about network marketing 101. You know, when we get started in network marketing, we always want to know the key. What is the secret? Well, I would love to tell you that there's a secret of network marketing, but we're going to break it down as close as we can. But I hate to tell you, I hate to burst your bubble, there is no secret. It's a lot of hard work. It takes due diligence. It takes a lot of luck. And I can tell you this, as harder you work, the luckier you'll get. We are going to be talking about Network Marketing 101 tonight. And I'm going to make this as simple as possible. I'm not going to give you all the keys, but what I'm going to talk about tonight, and we've been talking about that, Lynn has been talking about skill sets, talking about working on your skill. And tonight, I'm going to break that down. There are about 6 areas that you really need to work on. If you want to be one of the best networkers there are out there, I'm going to give you some resources tonight as well. We're going to make this simple. We're going to make this easy. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to have fun with or without you, so please grab yourself a pen and a paper and prepare to take some copious notes, because if you will apply these 6 skill sets to your business, I guarantee you your network marketing business will just explode. It really will. So what we want to talk about tonight first, and I'm going to give you a little on our agenda what we're going to talk about, these 6 areas. We're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about recruiting. We're going to talk about organizing. We're going to talk about promotion, recognition, and communication. So the first one is up there is sales. You have to stop and ask yourself, and I'm going to ask you on every one of these skill sets, do you like sales? Stop and really ask yourself that. Do you like sales? If not, why? You know, understand this. Until somebody sells something, nothing happens, folks. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you have done in your life or what somebody else has done. Until somebody sells something, nothing happens. I really believe that every one of us were born salespeople. Some of us just, cried a little bit louder than others. That's all. And so we have the ability, the skill set. We're born with it. I really believe that. Some of us cried a little bit louder and our mothers gave us more milk. And we are the same way in the world we live today, but somebody along the line, and maybe that's your why not, I don't know. I hope for you that you don't have, you do like sales, because it's an amazing, rewarding profession. It's the oldest profession out there. It really is. Be proud of being a salesperson. It is absolutely amazing. And I know there's people out there that gave, sales a bad name, but you know what? You're not that person. And your job is to help people. And the only way you can help somebody is to sell them on, first of all, yourself. The number one sale that you need to do is when you sell yourself, not just to somebody else, but to yourself. And once you do that, I'm telling you folks, when you finally get to that point in life and you truly understand the background of sales, and you realize that sales is a great profession, it's a wonderful thing, then your life will actually turn around. Sales is the highest paid profession. You can go out and look at all the graphs you want, all the engineers and all the scientists, all the people, all the professions out there. And the number one reason why is that almost all those professions have caps to them. That means you can only make X amount of dollars. Well, with sales, there are absolutely no cap. And you can make as much money as you want. Now, once again, tonight, we're not going to get into the details. But what I'm here to do tonight is I want to encourage you to research, to become a better salesperson. I want you to say, this is one of the skill sets that I need to work on. And I don't care how good you think you are or how good somebody else thinks you are. There's always room for improvement. And we all need to become better salespeople. Now, the next area that I want to talk about is recruiting. Do you like to recruit? Do you like recruiting? And once again, if not, why? Because recruiting is so incredible. This is where you literally help people. This is where you help people become salespeople. And J. Paul Getty said it probably the best. He said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than I would 100% of my own. See, folks, I owned several businesses in the computer industry, and I sold lots of computers, and I didn't understand the residual income. I didn't understand when you multiply your efforts, when you help other people, and those people are all part of your organization, that's called the power of duplication. And I didn't understand that. I sold a computer, and, you know, unless I sold another computer, I wasn't getting paid. But if I taught other people how to sell computers, if I taught other people how to program computers, then I started to understand the law of duplication. And once you understand this, it'll change your life. It'll change your organization. It'll change the way other people think about recruiting. Because recruiting is so important. It really, really, really is. And it's one of the oldest skill sets ever. I mean, think about Jesus. He went out there and recruited 12 guys. And look at today where Christianity is. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of the best network marketing programs ever. And your organization can do that same type of thing, recruiting, but you got to understand that skill set. Once again, we're not here tonight to talk about recruiting specifically, but this is one of those key skill sets that you need to really understand and really work. And I'm gonna give you some resources tonight at the end of this presentation that'll help you. And I found some great resources, and I have been applying those to my team, and my team has been applying that, and it has changed our organization something fierce. Now, the next one is organization. That's right. Are you organized? Are you a person that has all your ducks in a row? And if you really truly understand this skill set, be organized. And if you're not, why? Why are you not organized? And you know, here's the thing. Don't say that, you know, I'm just not that type of person. Well, become that type of person. I can tell you, of all the people that are out there, they will all agree with you. And when I show you the resource of this in the end, it's not just Michael Heron saying this. There are many, many people in the network marketing industry that will tell you that you need to be organized. You can't, look at the things that you do on a day-to-day basis if you don't write those things down and have them organized, put them somewhere. Maybe, what do you do to your schedule? Are you using a calendar? You don't have to necessarily use computers, but if you do have, a computer, you're using, for instance, Outlook or all kinds of many programs out there that you can use. You can just use the calendar, but write this stuff. Have a day timer. Have, a place that you can put all of your appointments, all those things, and make sure you write those down. Make sure that your team, we'll talk about that in a little bit, understand where you're at, what's going on, when they can get a hold of you. You know, we all think of knowledge is power, right? We all heard that. But is it? Let's say we have all the books in the world. Let's say we took the Library of Congress and you had access to the Library of Congress. However, I took the Dewey Decimal System away from the Library of Congress. You couldn't find anything. You couldn't find any of those books. You'd have to go through one at a time and look at them and try to find what you're really looking for. But you see, folks, unless you took all those books and you organized in some way, like the Dewey Decimal System, now power is the organization. See, when you have organized knowledge, now it's powerful. Unorganized knowledge is not powerful. So your life, your business is the same way. So make sure that you organize yourself to a point and learn about organization. Go through, there's many, many books on this. Each one of these skill sets, it isn't something you can just sit down and say, I'm just going to learn all 6 of these and I'm just going to learn them overnight. It's not. It takes years to learn these. But these are skill sets that you need to learn a little bit at a time. Once again, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Now, promotion. If you want to be one of the best network marketers in the world, guess what? You need to master this skill set. You need to be the best promoter possible. And if you're not, why? You need to be. You need to be the best promoter. Let's say there was the greatest boxing matchup ever, and it was going to replay. Evander Holyfield and Michael Tyson. You know, they stopped that fight. Well, Mike got a little crazy and bit Holyfield's ear off. Let's just say they rematched that, and everybody wanted to sit back and watch that match again. Who is really the best fighter here? Who makes the most money? It's not either one of the fighters. It's not Holyfield or it wouldn't be Tyson. It's the promoter. And you need to be the best promoter. You need to get people to the weekly meetings. You need to get people to your opportunity meetings. You need to get people to the calls, the trainings like we're having tonight. You need to be the best promoter, like it has never happened before and it'll never happen again. You'll need to be the best promoter possible. And if you can learn this skill set, this will take your business to a whole new level. Now, let's talk about recognition. This is crucial to your business. Your team will explode if you really, truly understand recognition. I mean, don't you want to be recognized? Everybody does. Everybody likes recognition. I don't care who you are, if you're an introvert or an extrovert, you need recognition, and so does your team. If we can learn this, if we can learn how to recognize people, wow, it will change your organization. I guarantee you. It is crucial for your team to grow, but without recognition, they will not. So learn this. This is a skill set that every single one of us need to learn to become great people who can recognize your teammates, recognize the people who are on your team, recognize the people who are around you. And if you can do this, recognition will literally explode your team. It really will. Now, communication. We all know this. You know, one of the first places that I really truly understood when someone talked to us over 30 years ago, my wife and I got married, and we had to go through this class when we were getting married. And when they talked to us and they went through this, and they said the number one thing that you need to do is communicate. Act as if every time you leave one another, it's going to be the last time you see each other. Folks, whenever you're talking to your teammates, whenever you're talking to your team, you know, all these skill sets that we talked about doesn't mean anything if we're not communicating. Everybody wants to know what's going on. Everybody wants to know. And it's up to you to help them, to inform them, to keep them in, you know, abreast of what's going on with the company, what's going on with the compensation plan, what's going on with the product. And you're recognized as a leader, whether you believe that or not. You are recognized. You are the leader of your team. And your team will look for you for the communication. Don't just expect the company to give you communication. When you gather that information, when you get that information, you now need to get in communication with your team. If you're not a great communicator, become one. And once again, there are books for all of these skill sets. There really are. Now, where did I get this information? From many people. But one of the greatest network marketers of all time, Jim Rohm, taught these skill sets, these 6 skill sets. Now, once again, if you're writing down notes tonight, write down multiple skills for the 21st century. I'm going to tell you to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in multiple skills for the 21st century, and watch Jim Rohn explain step by step, skill by skill of this presentation that I just gave you tonight. It's simple. We're not going to take the whole 30 minutes tonight. What I really wanted to do tonight is to encourage you about these 6 areas, these 6 skill sets that each and every one of us need to truly get better at. If you get better at sales, your team will explode. If you get better at recruiting, your team will just do so much better. Because see, that's the key. We have to recruit people. We can't forget what we're here to do. See, if we recruit people, then those people will start selling. And then organization. You know, we need to be organized people. We really do. And then promotion, folks. Wow. You learned the key. You learned this skill set. Promoting. Promoting to the next opportunity. Promoting to the next training session. Promoting to the next big event. Small event. It doesn't make a difference. You need to be the best promoter possible. And then, of course, recognition. Don't be afraid to recognize somebody for doing something good. And, of course, communication. All this is all part of communication. It really is. I recently got involved in one of my mentors for many, many years is a guy named Eric Worre. If you haven't heard, if you haven't seen Eric Worre, he's been in a few organizations. He actually was in my organization that I'm still in to this day. And what he did is he put together a whole mindset of making network marketing a professional. Now, since this, Eric has retired. He's no longer in network marketing. You can't recruit him in any way, shape, or form. But his mindset, his mission is to teach everybody about network marketing and have network marketing become a profession. One of his people that he was, truly mentored by is Jim Rohn as well. And Eric Worre has put together Network Marketing Pro. So if you went out to networkmarketingpro.com, you will actually see, and he's wrote a book called The 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. Now, here's the cool part. If you go out there, if you go to YouTube and type in Network Marketing Pro, you'll see it's Eric Worre. It's spelled, his last name is W-O-R-R-E. He has put together over 1,000 videos. Every day he has a small little video that teaches you about becoming a professional network marketer. And folks, these are incredible skill sets that you can learn every single day. I hope tonight that we helped you. I know it will. It will help your business. I hope you take the notes, go over them, type them up again, and go out to YouTube. Look up Jim Rohm, The Multiple Skills of the 21st Century, and look at Eric Worre, and subscribe to his. This is not a person that's going to try to recruit you into anything else. He has retired from the network marketing industry, and now his focus is only to help people become network marketing professionals. So take a look at those, subscribe to that, watch these videos. You'll get an email almost every single day, a little 5-minute video teaching you, helping you become a network marketing professional. Thanks a lot for listening, and spread this word, spread this information that I shared with you tonight, and get this to your team, and let them get it to their team. Once again, thank you for joining tonight's call, and it was great. I truly enjoyed working with you all, and if you need anything, please don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. Get with your upline and ask them what that is, and we'll be glad to get that information out to you. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, and God bless.